Anchorage is so diverse. We have art from all over the state and from so many different cultures. I'm a Yup'ik and Iñupiat and Polish carver. I make masks that share stories. When I was young, I'd always talk about people wearing masks, the perception that they want to share with you. I always felt like people didn't share who they really were. It was the beginning of me learning my identity as a Yup'ik and Iñupiat person. When I became a mask maker, I was able to depict some of the things that I saw within myself and in other people in the masks that we wear. Masks were used among the Yup'ik and Iñupiat people and all throughout Alaska. The Yup'ik people wanted to tell stories using masks about the spirits of the world that was around. Masks were like the kind of way of saying prayer. A person would wear a mask, they would embody that spirit and tell the story by kind of sharing it through dance and song. Over time, they were kind of put away because people were scared and they were told that they were wrong. But now they're coming back to life. We're able to kind of resurrect the mask and connect to the stories and the things that we care about today. I always wonder, what would my ancestors think if they saw a mask and how I made it today? Would it make sense? Would they connect with it? Would they want to use it? I don't know, that's always an interesting question. How different are we? When I started making masks, it was important for me to learn the basics. I replicated things that I saw in museums or in books. When I travel, I realized at a certain point that I was kind of retelling a story from some other time and a different place. I didn't really have designs for some of my original pieces yet. When I learned more about myself and who I was, I realized that I needed to tell my story. Mask making, for me, it is the center of my life. Yeah, they have all kinds of wood in here. I love it. I love working with wood. That's pretty cool. Working with materials, and I love creating beautiful things that we can have that remind us of the things that we are living in and the things that we are connected to. Every mask that I make, I'm thinking about the people that I'm making this mask for. I'm thinking about the spirit that I'm trying to share, kind of praying each stroke, the repetition, or that the spirit is trying to come out of the wood. It's telling me who it is. So it's like kind of a therapeutic time, just self-reflection. Being an artist, I always say if I'm not creating art, I'm not an artist. The mural on the Cup of Coffee is called Full Spectrum, and it's actually based off of a mask that I made. I don't even consider myself a painter, so working in paint was a little different. It was a little intense. I was thinking about how light is made up of all these different colors to create full light, the whole spectrum of light. I was thinking about our city and the community of Anchorage. There's so many different kinds of us from all over and with different perspectives, and we all make up this community, and when we recognize and uplift every part and we stand together, we're stronger. Are you guys here for the fundraiser event and the mural celebration?
Yes.
Oh, yay. Well, I'm Drew. I don't want to only just be an artist, I want to create opportunity. I wanted to create that here because I didn't see that kind of opportunity. I started an endowment to create a residency program connected to the Anchorage Museum. Travel funds, material funds, housing, and a workspace. I'd like to bring artists from the circumpolar region to Alaska to share in the culture of the North. I want to create that for other people. I always think it's so important to be able to connect to all parts of who you are. Growing up, not knowing who I was, I felt like my life was going to be more creative or different. Our community is full of love and support for LGBTQ+ people. I feel welcome here. I think we're moving forward. We have a great community. I just want to let people know that you're safe here. There's always progress. There's always moving into new realms, using new materials, saying new stories. It's not only my own identity that I'm learning about, but I'm learning about our identity as a people and a state. I just want to keep that alive. I mean, it's like kind of an honor to be able to be an artist, especially a mask maker, because that was kind of pushed out for so long. Now we're celebrating our cultures and picking up our broken pieces and finding our voice again. If I was able to tell my story in an authentic way and my own journey to healing and self-acceptance and love, maybe I can give my life as an example to people who don't have that.